also known as Beyonce. Please proceed with caution. Ring the alarm.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 must-watch Beyoncé live performances.
Hey, I'ma keep it running 'cause I win.
For this list, we'll be looking at Queen Bey's most unforgettable, unmissable, and show-stopping performances that some lucky audiences got to witness in the flesh. Which live Beyoncé moment do you wish you'd be present for? Or perhaps you were there? Let us know in the comments. Number 20, Listen, The Oprah Winfrey Show. Over the years, Bey's given us more showstoppers than we deserve. However, the then 25-year-old turned it down on this occasion to perform this rousing and magnetic song from the 2006 musical flick Dreamgirls.
Listen to the sound from deep within.
It's an unbelievably technical number, yet she masters the melody beautifully without compromising on the emotion. And we're left with shivers. She stands center stage and sings her heart out, proving she can command any room solely with the power of her voice.
I followed the voice you gave to me, but now I've gotta find my own.
If you want a stripped-back Beyoncé performance that highlights her enviable vocal range and control, then look no further. Just be prepared to be blown away. Oprah certainly was. This performance definitely hits all the right notes. Number 19, The Whole Concert. 4 intimate nights with Beyoncé. Featuring all her greatest solo songs and even a few throwbacks to her Destiny's Child days, Bey's Roseland concert was the place to be in 2011. As always, she delivers a set of high-energy routines and flawless vocals, leading her ensemble effortlessly and radiating pure joy the entire time.
Baby, come on, get up on it, show me that you really want it. I wanna be the one, I love you, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, and she was pregnant at the time. Whether she's going hard on the energetic choreography or blowing our minds with numerous key changes and riffs, you can't help but be taken in by her natural charisma. Even watching her on her subsequent self-produced and co-directed DVD is a sight to behold. Engaging, powerful, and dynamic, Beyoncé was born to perform on stage. Number 18, Resentment, On the Run Tour, and On the Run 2 Tour. One of Bey's most moving and powerful numbers, Resentment, is about a woman struggling to forgive her unfaithful husband.
But now my suspicions of you have multiplied.
Released as part of her 2006 B-Day album, it's not a song she sings very often, but fans who saw her during the On the Run tours, in which she was joined by her husband Jay-Z, got to hear it.
The best part of me,
A number with this much emotion doesn't need anything other than Beyoncé's unrivaled vocals to make it iconic, and that's exactly what we get. Watching as she sits on a chair, belting her heart out, it's easy to feel the pain in each lyric. It goes without saying, but the magnitude of this stripped-back performance always leaves us with goosebumps.
you lie.
Number 17, Ring the Alarm, 23rd MTV Video Music Awards. Beyoncé starts slaying this performance before the spotlight even fully finds her, and it only gets better once it does.
This is taking a toll, the way the story unfolds. Not the picture perfect movie, everyone would have saw. Hey!
The matching coats, cages, and cops make for an exhilarating performance that definitely piques our interest. However, it all truly kicks off when Beyoncé and her backup dancers strut forward for a dance break so epic that we have to wonder if they're all superhuman. The synchronicity, sharpness, and that level of control is hypnotic, leaving us with our jaws hanging wide open in astonishment. Beyoncé was a woman on a mission, and she'd be taking no prisoners. All this, and she still hadn't reached her peak.
I can't let you go, damn if I let you go.
Number 16, Sweet Dreams, 16th MTV Europe Music Awards. Starting in masquerade against a silky red background, Bey tantalized audiences with a sultry introduction to Sweet Dreams.
Not even death can do us harm.
And now that we were on her hook, the show could really take off. What we love about this performance is Beyoncé's total confidence and ownership over her own sexuality.
And I hope it rains. You're the perfect lullaby. What kind of dream is this?
As she works her way ever further downstage, she mesmerizes everyone in the venue, and likely those watching from home too, with her strong vocals and powerful moves. Ending in a classic Beyoncé power pose, the artist proves that she could literally just stand there and we'd all continue to be gripped.
I ain't gonna go there 'cause you're mine.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
Either way,
Number 15, Drunk in Love, 56th Annual Grammy Awards. Opening the prestigious music awards, Beyoncé certainly gave people something to talk about. She kicks things off with just a spotlight, smoke, and some impressive choreography while singing Drunk in Love.
we be all night. Let's sing unmissable. Is that beautiful body running off in a club?
This showing stands out thanks to Bey's unapologetic self-assuredness and daringly seductive moves. It's nothing flashy except for the literal flashing lights, but it proves that she doesn't need much to effortlessly dominate the stage. Things get a little more risque when Jay-Z joins her for his rap verse.
Talk about you be reppin' that third. I wanna see all the things that I heard. No, I slick Clint Eastwood. Hope you can't handle this jerk.
Together, they show audiences why they're a power couple to be envied, setting an exceptionally high bar for the night's proceedings. You know what they say, the couple who slay together, stay together.
Good.
Number 14, If I Were a Boy / You Oughta Know, 52nd Annual Grammy Awards. Flanked by an ensemble of fierce soldiers, Beyoncé marched onto the 2010 Grammy stage to sing If I Were a Boy.
If I were a boy, I think I could understand.
This performance highlights what she does best, exudes subtle femininity and complete badassery all at once. She complements this vibe by seamlessly incorporating Alanis Morissette's You Oughta Know into the number, as if to inform us all that no man can hold her back. And she's right. Beyoncé has the power to draw you in with soft, enticing vocals and then blow you away by going harder than anyone deserves. Fittingly, Queen Bey made history that evening as the first female performer to earn 6 Grammys at one ceremony.
Everything you had got destroyed.
Number 13, Run the World Girls, 18th Billboard Music Awards. A phenomenal vocalist, exceptional dancer, and a visionary, there's really no one quite like Beyoncé. And she confirmed that she was an undisputedly worthy recipient of Billboard's first Millennium Award with this show-stopping masterpiece.
My persuasion can
A powerful feminist statement, it's full of spectacular visual effects, breathtaking choreography, and her signature powerhouse vocals. There's a lot to absorb, but Bey's always in control, whether she's interacting with her impressive digital backdrop or leading the rousing choreography.
Boy, you know you love it, how it's smart enough to make the million, strong enough to bear the children. Taking it back to business.
She later confessed that she's never worked on anything harder, but we think it paid off. What can we say? There's a reason she's the Queen Bey. Even after all these years, this performance still leaves us with our minds blown.
Who got this mother? What do we run? What do we run? Girls.
Number 12, at last. The neighborhood ball and inauguration celebration. Being chosen to perform at a presidential inaugural ball is a great honor. And in 2009, it was bestowed upon Beyonce, who serenaded the first couple with the classic Etta James standard. Her rendition is sweet, simple, soulful, and perfectly complements this momentous occasion. Even the singer appears to be overcome with emotion. Though she's such a pro, her voice doesn't even wobble.
A thrill that I have never known.
Needless to say, Beyoncé's vocals soar and illuminate the room, highlighting the optimism of a new chapter in US history. Hearing her incomparable and soothing voice while she watches over the Obamas dancing never fails to fill us with an immeasurable warmth, light, and hope.
For you are mine. At last.
Number 11, Formation. Super Bowl 50 halftime show.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Shortly after unexpectedly dropping this politically charged anthem, Beyoncé used one of the most famous stages in the US to kick her Lemonade era into formation, pulling out the most sensational choreography, and with nods to the Black Panthers and Malcolm X, there's no denying she and her troupe were the real Super Bowl winners that year.
I see it, I want it.
That's especially true when you consider the fact that she wasn't the event's headliner. It was Coldplay, in case you forgot. Still, Bey's invigorating showcase had people talking for weeks. An honourable mention goes to her moments with Bruno Mars, but Formation knocked our socks off so hard that we're still looking for them today. Number 10, headlining Glastonbury. Glastonbury Festival. We don't need to tell you how hard it is to single out just one Beyoncé performance, so we've gone with her entire Glastonbury set. She graced the famous Pyramid stage about 20 years after the festival's last female headliner, Sinead O'Connor. As always, she put on a show that no one would forget in a hurry. Featuring hits like Single Ladies, Irreplaceable, Telephone, and of course, a crowd-pleasing Destiny's Child throwback, she creates an exhilarating experience. Her set became an iconic Glastonbury memory, even featuring among highlights during the festival's virtual coverage in 2020. In 2011, the BBC declared she had broken the viewership record for a single performance. And us? Well, we're not surprised. Number 9, Love on Top, 28th MTV Video Music Awards. Ahead of her Love on Top performance, Beyoncé teased that she had some exciting news to share.
Tonight, I want you to stand up on your feet. I want you to feel the love that's growing inside of me.
Clad in a sparkly blazer, Bey doesn't miss a beat. Despite how highly demanding the whole performance is, Seriously, when does she even breathe? Throughout the number, you can spot an extra twinkle in her eye, spring in her step, and power in her voice as she builds up to the climactic finale.
When I meet you, baby, everything stops. Finally, you put my love on top.
The moment where she reveals her baby bump to the audience is a mic drop like no other. The crowd went wild, while Jay-Z's joy was evident. The pregnancy news understandably broke Twitter, reportedly prompting a historic 8,868 tweets per second.
Everybody asks me why I'm smiling out from ear to ear.
Number 8, Fingertips / Master Blaster Jammin' / Higher Ground. Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, an all-star Grammy salute. An all-star Grammy salute for a musical legend as considerable as Stevie Wonder deserves the best. And who better than Beyonce to get the party started?
Clap your hands just a little bit louder. Clap your hands just a little bit louder.
She uses her flawless charisma to engage the audience as she opens with the first Wonder track to ever top the Billboard chart, Fingertips. She then takes things up several notches, duetting the icon's classic Master Blaster with none other than Ed Sheeran. To top it all off, they team up with Gary Clark Jr. for a fierce rendition of Higher Ground. Bey's vocal range is phenomenal, and her enthusiasm and energy set the tone for the night's celebration. You can practically feel her admiration for Stevie Wonder radiating through every note she sings and every move she makes. Number 7, Freedom, 16th BET Awards. It wasn't until Beyoncé opened the 2016 BET Awards that audiences knew she was performing. And what a lovely surprise it turned out to be.
Trying to rain on the thunder. Tell a storm I'm new.
Staying true to her politically and socially motivated era of music, Bey's dancers make a powerful entrance, marching to Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous speech. They join the star on stage for a stimulating performance of Freedom.
Sing it, y'all. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose, yeah.
The compelling lyrics paired with the invigorating choreography in Shallow Waters is breathtaking. Her performance highlights the importance of anti-racism while celebrating the Black community. Kendrick Lamar later appears, powerfully echoing her vital message. Giving us a powerful and exciting performance, Beyoncé really blew this one out of the water.
Freedom, cut me loose, yeah. Freedom. Where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too.
Number 6, Deja Vu, 6th BET Awards. No one commands a stage quite like Beyoncé. A true icon, she showed that she didn't need anything insanely extravagant to put on a show.
Like everywhere I go, I see you. From your eyes, your smile, it's like I breathe you.
Singing Deja Vu, she demonstrates her incomparable vocal range and unrivaled talent simply by singing and dancing her heart out. It's dynamic, exciting, and joyous. There's barely a moment where she isn't moving, and no matter how much she shakes, shimmies, and pops, her voice continues to soar. It's practically impossible to compete with Beyoncé's showmanship, even when it's just her and a microphone. She appears blissfully lost in the moment, unrestrained and free. We're more than happy to be taken along for the ride.
Baby, I swear it's deja vu.
Number 5, Beyoncé Medley Video Vanguard Award Performance, 31st MTV Video Music Awards. Entertaining and amazing us since she was a teen, is there any more deserving recipient of the VMA Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award? She marked the occasion with the 16-minute medley featuring tracks from her 2013 eponymous album.
Respect that. Bow down, bitches. Bow down, bitches. Bow down, bitches.
Bey makes transitioning between all those songs look easy, weaving them together while making sure they still feel distinct. It's an ambitious feat, especially when you consider the variety of dance moves at play, but of course, she pulls it off, proving once more why there's no one quite like her.
I sneezed on the beat and the beat got sicker. Beyonce out on his mouth like liquor.
From her musicality to the artistry and aesthetic, the showing was so flawless we don't think we'll ever recover. Also, doesn't your heart just melt when she accepts the award from Jay-Z and Blue Ivy?
And the greatest living entertainer, Beyonce.
I'm so full.
Number 4 medley featuring Destiny's Child, Super Bowl 47 halftime show. If you still haven't gotten over this extravaganza, you're not alone. Beyonce always outdoes herself, but this performance is so fire that we're still trying to catch our breath. She wows audiences with a medley of iconic tracks including Crazy in Love and Baby Boy, to name a few. Of course, the biggest surprise of the night is Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams literally popping out of the stage for an epic Destiny's Child reunion. After hitting us with all the nostalgia, they stick around for the single ladies performance we didn't know we wanted. This halftime show was so talked about on Twitter that it broke the platform's record, marking another monumental moment in Beyonce's impressive career. Number 3 Lemonade Medley, 33rd MTV Video Music Awards. Bey reportedly joined the 2016 VMA performers lineup late in the game, but that didn't stop her from stealing the show. She performed a medley of songs from Lemonade, including Pray You Catch Me, Sorry, and Formation. She dominates the stage for a 15+ minute set, taking the audience on an emotional journey. She notably alludes to more personal struggles, shows her support for the Black Lives Matter movement, and sends a message of female empowerment. Beyonce exudes confidence and power, and the whole set is exceptionally empowering and stirring. Fans didn't know how she could possibly top this performance, but this is Beyonce after all. Her talent and vision know no bounds.
You know you that bitch when you cause all this conversation. I always stay gracious, best revenge is your paper.
Number 2 Love Drought / Sandcastles, 59th Annual Grammy Awards. In her first major appearance since announcing her second pregnancy, Beyonce appeared on stage looking like the goddess we all know her to be. She beautifully shows off her baby bump, celebrating women and motherhood.
Are you thankful for the hips that cracked, the deep velvet of your mother and her mother?
After a dazzling and moving spoken word introduction, she sings Love Drought and Sandcastles, showcasing her gentler and more vulnerable side. Her creativity and innovation shine through every carefully choreographed move and some extraordinary visual effects.
I don't care about the lights or the beams. Spend my life in the dark, but it's like you and me. Only way to go is up.
Beyonce switches up her signature dance moves for stunning mystical and divine imagery, and its impact hits as strongly now as it did back then. She illuminates the stage, enchanting us with this otherworldly spectacle. Every single second is simply glorious.
Now that reconciliation is possible, if we're gonna heal, Let it be glorious.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Single Ladies Put a Ring on It, 26th MTV Video Music Awards. Is it any wonder we all tried to replicate this dance? Get Me Bodied, 7th BET Awards. An unforgettable performance with some unbelievably special guests. Crazy in Love, 3rd BET Awards. You be crazy not to love the Beyonce experience. Single Ladies Put a Ring on It, 36th Annual American Music Awards. Beyonce simply doesn't ever miss.
Don't be mad when you see that he want it. 'Cause if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Opening medley with Prince, 46th Annual Grammy Awards. Two icons sharing a stage. We'll never recover.
Don't hate us 'cause we fabulous.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Beychella, Coachella. How many artists can you name that put on such a strikingly outstanding show that their headlining set rightfully gets nicknamed after them? This performance is everything. Queen Bey slays hard with a series of her greatest hits, featuring yet another nostalgic Destiny's Child reunion. As always, her show is spectacular. Plus, she made history as the first black woman to headline Coachella. And she used her platform to spotlight performers from historically black colleges and universities and celebrate her culture and community. The 2-hour set was a sight to behold, though we imagine it was even more magnificent watching it live. Once again, Beyonce redefined and leveled up on our expectations of popular culture.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.